So what's something that you'll be shamed for?
I'll be shamed for. That's not sexual.
That you don't want to do. Like you don't want to do it, but you'll get shamed for it.
I don't do shit. I'm sorry. I don't do shit I don't want to do. I don't want to do. Like no. I don't the submissive thing, but like I guess
you got shamed. You got shamed for not wanting to be submissive.
You don't want to be submissive to your man.
I feel like I'm not built for that per se.
What do you mean?
But I don't know. It depends on.
No, you were created for it.
He was about to say it.
From your head to toe.
Supposed to be submissive too.
Mm-hmm. All the way down to your DNA. You was created to be submissive.
And so are men.
To who?
To who?
I should have been put on the path I was put on.
Yes.
No.
You have to have a feminism, just like we gotta have a little masculinity.
No, y'all don't have to. That's the lie society told y'all.
Yes, we do.
That's that feminism
Just
crap.
a little bit.
Women are supposed to be submissive and feminine. Men are supposed to be masculine and the leader.
We have to protect our children. That's masculinity.
So unsubmissive.
Right.
You just don't submit to nothing that your woman wants.
I'm not saying. Okay, see when y'all think.
But y'all is supposed to be compromised. Well, I'll use a different word. You don't want to sound like you're submissive. You're a compromise.
I just don't like the word submissive.
Exactly.
I like the word
You're
reasonable.
Smart. So you know.
That's what I had 2 degrees.
All right, so act like it's that. We'll compromise. We're not gonna.
You don't want to. Okay, guys are compromisers. Women are submissives.
Yeah, no. See, I don't like being submissive. I'm reasonable. So
no, that's fine. Let me hear you were saying something. Y'all was talking. Let me hear your thoughts on it.
So rubbing your woman's feet is not being submissive.
I don't touch dogs.
Oh wow.
No pets in my house.
Who are you calling a bitch?
What color is your girlfriend?
I don't touch dogs. She white.
I was about to say she ain't this
I don't
color.
touch dogs.
But she has feet.
I ain't touching no animals.
Okay. What's another one?
Pets belong outside, not in the house.
Do you wash your hair and blow dry?
Like
Wait, what?
Do you cuddle?
I
Let's
wash
do cuddle.
hair and blow dry hair.
Cuddle.
So here's the thing, ladies.
Assistant scrubbing her baby.
What do you make a comment about makeup to fix it?
I can tell you that you've had men that did these things to you, that washed your hair and blow dried your hair. You had these type of men, yes?
Mm-hmm. No.
I'm speaking to her though. Yes.
No.
So you never had a man that did that?
No, he massaged my back. He rubbed my feet.
Did you ever have a man that washed your hair and did these things? Okay. So you had this type of man. Where is he now?
That's the one I just got rid of a month ago.
You just got rid of it a month ago. And there's a reason why you got rid of that beta a month ago, because he was void of masculinity.
Yeah, he definitely lacked a lot of
Thank you. You're proving my point. So the thing is, you ladies, when you're saying that a man can be submissive as well, or you want your man to be submissive or have a little bit of femininity, and a woman should have a little bit of masculinity, what you want to do is create an inversion. You want to flip everything upside down and turn it inside out, meaning that the man would take on more of the woman's role and adopt the woman's characteristic traits, and the man and the woman would take on more of the manly characteristic traits and adopt the man's role. So you can say no, but then that's a contradiction to what you just recently said. If you want a man to have a little bit of femininity, like you said,
I don't want my man to have that much femininity. I just want him to be submissive to my needs.
And submissive to your needs. These type of things that you're saying, this is why you asked me, well, did you ever wash your girl's hair and blow dry it? You had a man that was submissive to your needs, and you left that man. The thing is, you don't even know what you want. You had that experience, but you didn't even know that that's, if you peel back the layer to the reason why he would even do that, well, he's not a real man. He's lacking in a multitude of other areas when it comes to masculinity. No man is going to sit there in a bathroom and wash the chick's hair and blow dry it. I don't care if the world is ending. I'm not doing that. I'm not cooking no food. Listen, ladies, when you in a relationship,
what do you do?
There's roles.
What do you do? I want you to give me a bullet.
What do you mean you
five? List of 5 things you do for your woman, not for the house, not for you to eat, not for you to be comfortable. 5 things that you do for your woman.
Okay.
So here's the
keep her.
thing. Here's the thing.
And then I will tell you if she's sucking somebody else's dick or not.
5.
That's not even how you get your dick sucked.
Cool.
You ain't doing shit.
5 things that you do to submit to your woman without her needing to tell you to do it. Go.
Submittance does not
5.
happen. Submittance does not happen
Yes,
on
it
the
does.
man's end. You are incorrect.
Especially during her luteal stage. Yes, it does.
You mean when she's on her period?
Yes.
And
That's
pregnant.
even- that's
And
the time when you
pregnant. And
leave.
pregnant. And pregnant.
Oh, yeah. You've been cheating on you.
That's the time when you
What do you
leave.
do?
When
Go,
she's
girl,
pregnant.
run.
question.
Run, white girl, run.
What do you do? Like,
That man don't really love you, girl. He only love himself.
And you didn't really love that dude that you left because
We
he was
wasn't even
feminine.
in a relationship.
He was,
we
oh,
were
so he was
trying
just
to. That's
smashing?
what I said.
That's even worse. So you
I was
let
just
him in.
smashing him.
Got it. So you
I
know
met him
he
when
was
I was in my
smashing.
bad dark
so you're
era.
saying you're not worse,
No.
but
I met
you're
him when I
worse.
was on the
Close.
road.
You're not worse,
Time
but
out.
you're worse.
One mic at a time,
He wasn't
ladies.
a part of this new
One
life
mic at
that
a
I made.
time,
He had to
ladies.
go.
One mic at a time. Respect each other mic because everyone's speaking at the same time. You just tried to come at me and said, "Oh,
No, I did
girl,
come at you. You're
stop
not
it,
submissive to
stop
your
it.
woman."
You need woman. If you're out there, you need to leave that man. You just left a man that was submitting to you because you don't actually want a man that is feminine,
did
and
it
you
one
confirmed
time.
it. That one time is one too many.
Oh, see.
If a man has it in him to be
So you
washing
want to
and
grow
blow
old
drying
with
your
somebody
hair,
and they
he's
can't
gay.
even assist you and help you do nothing like
He
that?
also give you them locks
What do
there.
you
He twists
do?
them locks
I just
too.
want you to answer the question.
Yeah, I keep speaking all at the same time.
See, too feminine. See, he the only watch
Oh,
hand.
but look what's
he parted,
funny.
he parted the back.
What's
of her
funny
hair.
is, I think he gay. I think he gay.
You see?
That's the
You see what
part.
I'm saying?
Like what?
man.
That's the part that made me
man
really leave him
is-
because I think
So
he was
you're-
after his roommate.
Listen, you're
Let him say
digging, ladies, and one mic at a time too. Everybody, you're
So-
digging the hole even
Yeah, I said
deeper.
that shit.
You just said that you was
Now he know.
dealing with a man that had a lot of feminine characteristic traits that you just confirmed that he might be gay.
Yeah.
And you broke up with him because he might be gay. But then you are coming at me because I am a masculine man that has standards and my woman knows her role and she plays her role and I know my role and we act accordingly. So I don't cook in my home. Why would I be cooking when that's her duty to do? That is her duty. We all have duties. I know my
You don't
duty.
agree with that, 'cause
She
you
has
cook,
her
so
duty.
shut up.
So listen, when I'm speaking,
That's not even.
you're speaking
Sorry.
to a single man on ease, and when I'm having this conversation, please don't cut me off. Or don't. That's very rude. You're speaking to a single. He's single. He's not in a relationship. He's self-sufficient. He doesn't have to be a provider for anyone else. So why is he cooking for anyone?
So when you get in a relationship, you're going to stop cooking?
I'm not gonna cook as much.
yeah, why would he cook as much? I
Why
don't
not
cook
if
at
that's
all.
something you enjoy doing?
Because
Who said that's something he
I love a
enjoyed
woman.
doing?
He did.
I love. Oh, look, listen.
He only enjoyed doing it because he don't have anyone to do it for him.
Bingo.
Can I ask?
You think niggas want to be cooking in the kitchen? No,
Yes.
we're trying to.
But look, listen, hold
We're
on.
trying to
I met
conquer-
somebody that can't wait to cook for me.
Let me speak.
Because
Let me
you know
speak
I love
for me.
trying new food.
That nigga
Look at y'all
soft.
trying to speak for me. Let me speak for me. Whoever I end up with, I want a girl that loves to cook and knows how to cook. My family's from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? So the women, Haitian women, Caribbean women, Jamaican, Haitian, Guyanese, Hispanic, they're
got it a
very
lot.
submissive. They love to cook. I come from that culture. So whoever woman I end up with, I want her to know how to cook and I want her to love cooking. If you cook for me, I'll give you the world. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm such a submissive woman, I want a man that will submit in certain ways that a man should submit. Far as when he come home from work, he get his stuff together and he comes submit some of his time to me rather than to his game or to some more paperwork he might have to do. It's just being taking a little more initiative. That's what I want. It don't have to be submissive. It could be compromised.
Right, yeah.
Just
Look,
compromise some of
Cootie
his
may be
energy
doing a
for
little
me.
bit of it on the extreme.
On
But
the
you got
asshole
there's guys
extreme?
out there. You got. I mean, there's most guys were just not gonna part your hair and then
No,
wash
no, no.
that.
It
crap.
isn't
You'd
an
be
extreme.
surprised.
So
He see
ladies,
you working. You've been doing it for 3 or
It's-
4 hours, babe. Let me help
Like
you
there's
out.
guys that probably rub your
I'm
feet.
natural, so it
Yeah.
takes
You
a
know what I'm saying? But
while.
like that, there's some guys that probably rub your feet and probably rub your back. But like parting your hair is crazy. Washing it and putting a part. How does he even know how to do that?
He got daughters.
You know what I'm saying?
no, I have daughters
He got
too.
daughters.
That's something I would
You
do.
don't know how to do hair for a lick.
Nah, that's something that I would do for my daughter because I'm a father. But I'm not doing that for no grown adult woman. That's much
So
different.
what do you do? Can you give me the 5?
I want to, because he's distracting you with constantly saying that
Exactly.
comment
What
about
comment?
the comment about that man is feminine and he has that and all that stuff in his blood, and that's why he did that. I don't care about that. What do you do?
Provide.
Let me put it in a way that's gonna make you want to answer me.
No, I'm gonna answer. You can stop. They kept talking.
I'm a woman that's looking for men. I'm single right now, so won't you tell me when I find this nigga what he supposed to do for me?
Okay, what he's supposed to do? You don't know? That's a bad thing.
That's why we asking you the expert.
You're
here. You said you're here to teach, right? You're a counselor.
No one said none of
whatever
that.
Description, whatever
Wait,
this podcast about.
Shorty said I'm a counselor.
Whatever you think you are, because you come on this show and you think you finna tell somebody something and hope that they learn, right?
Yeah, sure.
You're an expiring counselor. So tell me what you do.
No. Wait.
Tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. Don't tell me nothing else until you tell me what you do.
You gonna be quiet so I can answer? What the heck? Mm-hmm. Hush, right? As I was stating before, when I was getting into the roles of a man and the roles of a woman, my job, I said I have a duty in a relationship. All men have a duty to protect and to provide, right? What does protecting and providing encompass? Well, this encompasses, and in order to provide at a high degree, like the degree that I'm providing for, well, one, you are competing with the world. So I'm competing in this space that I'm in with many other people. When you're out there working, it's competition. And if you do it at a high degree, then obviously you're out competing other people. And if you're doing that consistently, guess what comes with that? More resources, which means that the ability, the way you're providing as a man is the quality of it is very high, right? So that's one. So I am a great provider. Protector. So this is protecting the woman physically, mentally, and spiritually. This is how you protect your woman. And also what this encompasses, protecting your woman. Well, women are neurotic creatures, meaning that you feel a lot of negative emotions. That is true. So when a situation happens, statistics show that women experience more negative emotions than a man per situation, right? So the man needs to be the rock, and he needs to be able to regulate his own emotions so he can have the ability to guide his woman through all the demons that she has in her head. So this is called protecting the woman mentally. You get what I'm saying? So being mentally stable, being her rock. When it comes to financially protecting that woman, well, women, you get in your head and you're worrying all the time. It's like, oh, well, I got this going on. I have this going on. Women are very indecisive. You can't really make a decision. You really don't know what you want to eat. So that's another protection, giving her guidance. You could just chill out. I got this. Just ride this ride and follow my lead. That's what that is. That brings peace inside a woman's life where she doesn't have to worry about these things that's going on or make this decision, because I can't really make decisions like that, generally speaking. So that's what that is. So now
I don't even understand.
God dang, if you don't understand that, I feel sorry for you.
No, because you didn't answer anything.
What don't you understand? Let me get to her.
He did. Go ahead. No, keep going. I'm going to give it to you.
He answered. I'm sorry. He answered. The part that he did answer
I want to know what she don't understand.
Spiritual, mental,
please tell me.
Textbook answer. Go ahead.
That wasn't no textbook answer.
That was a textbook answer.
Okay, just because it was so good and y'all wasn't expecting it.
You said you was going to stop me from worrying about what I'm going to eat next. Doesn't that include that you can do that by cooking?
Exactly.
No,
I don't worry about I'm eating, baby. If you make me something.
One, by providing the food, because I'm out there making the money and telling you what to cook because you can't make a decision. This is how it makes it easier for you. I don't really know what to make. I don't really know what to cook. Well, here, woman, I already made the bread. Go get this food and make this. I'm providing you guidance. I am your leader. You just need to follow. Submit.
She could provide her own food too.
No, see, that's the thing. In my relationship, my woman doesn't work. If she's doing any work, it's for me and the chill.
But you're not showing her that you could take the boat off her shoulders. Like, she's asking you.
But he got boat on his shoulders by working and providing and paying all the bills while she stays home.
No, we're on the food part. We're on the
what you talking
for
about?
Food part. Yeah, if he's asking her for food and she doesn't know what she wants to eat yet, then you should take the initiative to be like, okay, I can cook. Or
no, not cook.
Like,
I'm never going to take your role.
Can only dictate.
I will give direction.
Or
yes,
she could do the same thing by paying saying
stop it.
you said you provide.
Listen, ladies, I am a benevolent dictator.
She could do the same
I am
thing.
a benevolent dictator. That's much different than just a dictator. If you don't know what the word means, Google it after the show.
Same thing.
So, anyways, ladies, does that answer your question?
Benevolence.
Yeah.
Make that the podcast.
Ladies, one mic at a time. Does that answer your question?
No, you still got 2
No, not
points.
really, because I wanted you to actually not tell me in the essence of how you provide.
No, I just actually told you how I provide. I broke it down to the T.
I wanted to know, like, okay, so what do you? Okay, so that's your answer of that is your duty.
Yeah, that's my duty.
All right, that's your duty. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good job.
What is the woman's duty now? Let me ask you.
No, you didn't answer her
In
question.
your words? of
No,
what my
I just
woman's
answered
duty
her
is?
question. She asked me in my relationship, what do I do as a man? I answered your question. Now I have a question for you.
I cook, clean, and comfort my man.
What's the woman's duty? Cook, clean, and comfort? Okay, now express that how I did. How are you cleaning, and comforting your man? Cooking and cleaning, that's something, that's not anything special. That's every human can cook and clean. So cooking and cleaning isn't anything that you should be adding on to, oh, it's my duty. No, every human being should be doing that for themselves. But part of your duty is cooking for the man. I'll say that's one of them, but that's not anything special.
You just asked me what my duty was. I don't have to say cooking for my man. It's already instilled in it because you're asking me in the question, what's my duty to my man? So to my man, for my man.
You cooking for your man.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. But cleaning is just like, that's something that you should just be doing anyway as a self-sufficient human being. But then you said comforting. Explain comforting to me.
I'm providing a safe space for him to be able to unwind.
You can speak into the mic a little bit too.
I'm providing a safe space for him to unwind, be transparent with himself and his feelings and with me. I am giving him the comfort in midst of is that in the decisions that he makes, he will have a number 2 of support.
Okay, so is the man, can he be honest with you?
Yeah, why wouldn't he ever be honest with me?
Okay, so say if he just like, I don't want you wearing that. I don't think you look good wearing that.
Right, okay, you don't like it.
I don't like it. Take it off. Don't like it. What you gonna do?
You got a better fit for me to wear before we make the decision about how I'm about to walk out this house?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we got a better fit.
If the fit is better, what's wrong?
Okay, now let's say if I don't have a better fit, I'm just like, take that off, stay home. Well, I'm going out, you just stay here.
Who
You listening?
first?
You listening or no?
It really depends.
So if
Depends on where we
you
was
say that it
going.
depends, how
It
are you
depends on
comforting
where
your
we
man?
was
Comforting a man is following that man's lead. That's
Yeah,
comforting
but-
to a man. You don't want to follow his lead. You're not being that comforting. I could tell you, as a man, one thing, if a woman isn't following our lead, it's the opposite of peace. If you're not following our lead, you're being nagging, you're being annoying, you're being rambunctious, you're being rude to us. That's how we internalize a woman not following our lead. It's like, God dang, just get on our program. Give me peace. When I say something, do it.
Not the right program.
You started it with me. You wasn't looking for peace when you made a comment on my
Yeah.
outfit. So
There's no way you
There we
chose
go.
peace.
There we go. That's what I wanted. I baited you into it. You just said that, hey, you wasn't looking for peace when you commented on my outfit. You know why I asked you that? And your answer, the first answer you gave wasn't the truth. It was fugazi. But
No.
now you just kept it no fugazi and you said that would upset you. I know it would
No,
upset
it doesn't
you because
upset
you're not
me.
giving that man comfort. You're not giving him peace. You know that you would have an attitude
I would-
if your man told you to take that off. I don't like it. You would get upset.
you would have an attitude. I wouldn't have an attitude.
You
with
just said that
No,
you would
no,
have
no.
an attitude.
No, you
Well,
told
why did
that
that?
come outside
I wouldn't
and
have an
embrace
attitude. You said if I do not listen to you, it would disrupt your peace. My comment wasn't that I was going to have an attitude. My comment was just my actions would disrupt your peace. I'm just agreeing. I wouldn't have an attitude with you. Like I said,
What's going to be your actions?
I might not do it, but it's not. I wouldn't have an attitude about it. I'm just going off my mental state.
yeah,
You're
so-
talking about my actions. My actions would I wouldn't listen. Probably. I might not. It
Obviously,
really depends on where we going.
Like
I hate
I'm
to say
saying,
it, I'm
you're
moody.
beating around a bush. You just said that you're moody. Like I'm saying, like, if the reason why I asked you that question is because generally girls, right, that really never had a masculine man or an example of a father figure, and they know how to accept a father's love, Fathers give direction and guidance. Your father, if he was in your life, he would tell you to take that off. You not wearing that to school. That dress is too little. Them shorts is too tight. I don't want you wearing that.
Girl,
It wouldn't be any question when you're talking to your father. You'd be like, okay, daddy, let me go ahead and take it off. You wouldn't feel any type of way. Well, you would probably feel some type of way, but you wouldn't be mad at your father like, oh, he's being a dictator. He's being controlling. He's being insecure. But when it comes to your man and he has these standards for you, I don't want you wearing that. Take that off. You're not going nowhere. You just said well, it depends on where we're going. Do we have something else planned? The reason why it depends is because you don't really know how to accept a man's love and follow his lead. There's a reason why he don't want you wearing that, because he loved you. Just like your father loved you. If you had him in your life, he loved you and he didn't want you wearing that to school because he loved you. He wants to protect you. Your man doesn't want you walking out the house like that because he loves you and he wants to protect you. So back to my question, the root of it, right? How would you comfort your man? You ain't tell me anything. You asked me the question, how am I going to protect and provide for my woman? I answered your question clear as day. Give me one example of how you would comfort your man. Because right now, you don't look so comforting. You look like you ain't giving no nigga peace. You look like you're going to be a headache to a man.
Sometimes I do what you say and sometimes I don't.
Exactly. That's a headache. Sometimes I do what you say. Sometimes I don't.
I'm not
do you
asking
act
you
like
to
this
stay.
to your boss?
Yes.
You act like that to your boss?
For referral?
You sound like a
Usually, I'm
controlling
not even gonna hold you.
man.
I'm not that disrespectful
Bruh.
at work. Usually, if
controlling man.
my boss come up to me, can you please do this? Please do not do. Sure, and I'll be like, you ain't really gotta spice it up. Just tell me what you need me to do. I work
So
in the
you're
kitchen
confirming that you would follow your boss more than you would follow your men?
No, it's just about the outfit. I probably wouldn't. I'm dead. Is this really the outfit doing?
Your boss has a dress code. Do things that you can wear to work and things that you can't wear to work. Do you ever dress outside of the dress code at work?
Yes.
Yes.
You do dress outside.
Yes,
And do you ever get any penalties?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Obviously you didn't lose your job now, but in the past, have you ever felt the consequences of not adhering to the dress code at work? Did you ever feel the consequences, meaning that get warnings and get fired?
I've gotten warnings. Have I gotten fired for it? No, I've never gotten fired for that particular reason.
Oh, because you changed your behavior, meaning that if you got too many warnings, you then would get yourself in check and adhere to the dress code laws, right?
Nah, I guess he was moody because sometimes he'd press me about it and sometimes he wouldn't. Sometimes I get pressed and I don't get written up.
Okay, so you're saying that when you worked at companies, the company would change their dress code rule just to you?
I don't know if the company did it, but that nigga did.
Okay, so that nigga did. What jobs did you have? Where did you ever work for a company?
Don't bring them up.
Wait, where did you work? Chipotle? Chick-fil-A?
No, I've never worked at
Chick-fil-A don't run like that.
Ever since I've gotten my culinary degree, I've never worked in.
Okay, so what's your job now?
I am a banquet chef at Rivers Casino.
Okay, so you are a banquet chef, and you have to wear a certain outfit to work. If you walked into work like you're in a club outfit, like you're about to go to a club, you think that they would make you change, right?
You want to be realistic with how I'm changing my uniform? Because why would I walk into work in a club outfit?
That's my main point.
But I'm going to a club with my man. I'm going to be in a club outfit.
Yeah, real quick, that's my main point. So what I'm saying is you would adhere to the dress code standard that's for work, but you won't adhere to the dress code standard that's for your man.
No, I'm adhering to not the time, place, and occasion. The time, place, and occasion. I'm working in a kitchen with different degrees of ovens and everything like that. Why would I have a club outfit? But if my man, who has the time, place, and occasion at a club, takes me to a club, I'm going to wear a club outfit.
You missing the point of what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
No, you're missing.
But in actuality, that's what it is.
Here's what I'm saying. It's very simple. It's not that difficult.
I work for my man. He's corporate. Follow his rules.
No. I'll paint the picture even better for you, and much easier too.
Follow the corporate rules or get fired.
Yeah.
That
in your relationship and in your job.
But it's more simpler than that. So
your
you can
woman
understand.
is not happy, Cooley.
Your man, the job has a standard. You're a chef, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to wear certain clothes when you go to work, and you know that if you do not adhere to these rules, to this standard that your job has, that you would be sent home. They would make you change. You do know that, yes.
I've never been changed. But go ahead.
You know that you can't go to your workplace dressed like you're going to a club. Is that true?
That's true in general.
Okay, stop it right there. So then you know that your job has a standard for you of how you should dress. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you that your man, hypothetically, if your man has a standard how you should dress, and you do not adhere to his standard, then that means that you would rather adhere to the standard of your work than the standard of your man.
My man's not paying me.
There we go. That's what I wanted to get to the root to. The reason being that you would adhere to your work standard dress code and not your man's standard of dress code is because the man is not paying you.
No, not really paying. It's just there's no benefits.
There's no benefit to a man if he's not paying you?
No,
there we go. Let's get to the root to it.
To listening to the man, period.
Oh.
There's no extra benefit. Even if it's my man, if I'm going out in this outfit and I feel good in this outfit, when you make me change, you're technically right. I would not want to go because then you're putting some type of
restriction.
Like some
restriction.
Why
not
don't
even
you feel restricted
just
if
I'm
you
in
are
this
going
outfit.
to work? But you feel restricted with your man, and this is someone. Do you give up?
I put that shit on at work.
Time out. Let's listen. Let's just pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying and answer these questions. Do you do the most ultimate form of submission for your job? You do not, but you do the most ultimate form of submission for your man by spreading open your legs and allowing him to dominate you. You have sex with your man. So the person that you allow in between your soul gaps, in between your vagina, you're not going to follow his standard of dress code, but this company that you're working for, that you're not allowing them in your body,
because
you're following their standard
body.
of
It's a job.
I let that man in my body because my vagina benefits from it.
Because you're what?
What I'm saying is
Exactly.
that
The
is
vagina
to a man.
benefits in the moment.
Like
what?
So the libido gets
You're not
treated.
gonna benefit me. Benefit me.
it.
You don't get benefit. You won't benefit your woman with that.
Stop it. Y'all just going off on a tangent. Listen
That
to
wasn't a
understand.
tangent.
That was. I wasn't even paying attention to the
It was
conversation.
very
She said
much
something
the topic.
that was all without
She
it.
just-
I'm asking her real quick. Pay attention. It's very simple. I'm just saying something that is true from what you're saying. You submit to your man. You have sex with your man. You open up your legs to a man, but you don't adhere to his standards. But you do not do the most ultimate form of submission and submit to your job. Is your job having sex with you? No, your job isn't having sex with you. They're not doing. Your job isn't dominating you like that. There's no
why
love
would you
there.
even say that? So why would you
The
even say
thing
why
is,
your
the
job
thing
is
is
not
this,
coming?
ladies. What I'm trying to let you know is stop it.
confused.
Listen,
You're
no. What I'm trying to let you know is
You're
that you don't
confused.
hold sex. You
You're
don't hold
confused.
sex up that high.
What?
You don't hold sex up that high. You should hold sex up
What
that
does that
high.
have to do with the
person that
dressing
you would
code?
What I'm saying is the person that you would have sex with, that should mean a whole lot. Your vagina is a sacred place. So the man that you choose to allow inside your body, that man, you should be willing to go off a mountain with that man. That's what I'm saying.
And
if you're going to choose a man, stop it, ladies. If you're going to choose a man that is unworthy, then of course you won't adhere to his standards. Because he's unworthy. And guess what? Your vagina is unworthy too. Because you gave it up to an unworthy man. So have some higher standards for your vagina. And guess what? Maybe you'll have higher standards for your man.
girlfriend
And
need to
you'll
have
meet
more
his
higher
standards.
standards for her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I see a lot of insecurities here.
Okay, you'll take a bullet.
If
That don't even make
Cooley,
sense.
if I'm
A
comfortable
lot.
in
You
my
take a
clothes, that does not mean I don't
A
love
lot
you.
of insecurities.
Listen, that isn't an insecurity. That's a standard. The insecure
That's
man
not.
is the woman that allows an insecure man is a man that allows the woman to not obey his standards and follow his rules. He allows the woman to run all around him and dictate where the relationship is going. You know why? He's insecure because he's scared. He's not that secure in his position.
I think you're insecure if you have to tell a woman how to dress.
Let me just finish what I was
fully.
saying. Stop it.
I'm gonna go based off what you're saying. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, just stop it. And please go based off of what I'm saying. The
listening.
insecure man is the man that allows the woman to run all around him because he's not secure in his position in a relationship to tell her, I don't like this, I do like that, I have a standard and a guideline that you need to meet. If you don't meet this standard and follow my guidelines, I'm going to break up with you. That's the secure man. The insecure man, his guidelines and his standards are very low and flimsy, where the girl can run all around it, in between it, and get her way with the man, meaning that she's not adhering to anything. He says go left, she goes right. Hey baby, we going here. I don't want to go there, I want to do this. Okay baby, I'll do that. That's the insecure man. He's following your lead because he's not secure enough to tell you, no chick, you're dumb.
That's not
Follow
the only
my
thing
lead.
about being an insecure man.
No,
that's
that is
not
an
the only
insecure
thing.
man.
That's not the only thing.
Please interject.
Coolly.
That's not the only thing.
A secure man is going to let his woman be who she is.
Thank you.
An insecure man is going to try to control a woman, what she do, what she wear, how she do it, and who she with.
Authority.
Okay, so
You're going to be
Exactly what you're
authoritative.
saying. Like
you're going to
what?
be a dictator, a benevolent dictator, but you're going to be,
What
that's
does
not
benevolent
secure.
Now
You
trying to
have
be a
love in your heart, but
dictionary.
it's not pure. It's not nice.
Can I tell
That
you
isn't
something?
what
Can I
that
say
means.
something? All right, so you guys all want your man, to protect you, right? During harm, right? Am I correct?
I can have on jeans and still get flirted with the same way I would with a skirt. I just want to throw that in there.
Can I finish?
I just want to throw that in there. It does not matter what I wear.
We all know-
It does not matter what I say.
get
It does
that.
not
I
matter what I
know.
do.
Okay,
Men
let me
are going to
just
be
make-
men
let me
out in the
just make it real
streets.
quick.
Go ahead.
Y'all all want your man to protect you from harm, correct? Right? You guys want him to be a leader and be able to take control and be assertive and be like, hey, we're going here. Hey, let's go. Let's do this. Let's eat this.
I would love
right?
for a man to lead me.
Right? Right. Okay. Right. Do you
I
guys
already
feel the
admitted
same
I'm
as her?
submissive.
Would you guys like a man to lead you? Us men, we naturally know when we're with a woman, like our girlfriend or our sister or our mother, when we're out in public, we know that we're the protector. Like if anybody comes and try to mess with them, we're gonna protect you. Now, when you're with your man, your husband, or whatever, and you guys are going out to a club, wherever you're going, and you decide to put on something sexy, you show a lot of cleavage, skirt is a little too high. He likes the way he likes how you look, but the reason why he's telling you not to wear that because we know how other men act. We know that there's men out there who are disrespectful, who think that they
You
can
have to be a little more protective of them.
Okay, can I
who
get
think
on
that,
that?
hold on, us men, we know men. We know men better than y'all know men. We know that there are men out there who don't give a damn. Who think that they are entitled to you, who think they can just touch you and do whatever they say, and that's how it's supposed to be. So if you're with us, you know what I'm saying, and you decide to wear a skirt that's a little too high and show too much cleavage, not only are you putting yourself in danger, now you're putting us in danger. Because if somebody touch my girl or say something to my girl, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
I get exactly
You know
what you're saying.
So we're not being insecure when we tell you don't wear that. We'll tell you to wear it, but just not at the club. Wear it at the crib. So it's just for us
That's
to
not
see.
You have to
even
realize something.
The
Go
common,
ahead.
like that's not even the common for a guy and a girl. They're together. They go out to the club, and she got on something that's, I guess, catches another man's eye, and he touches her ass, and it's a fight breakout. Like what?
It don't
He was
even
just
It's
giving
not
an
common.
example.
It's
He
not
was giving an
common. It's
example.
not common, but
Yo,
like
I
I said,
with
that's
the
insecure.
Look, that's because,
That's
look,
insecure if you
It
do
doesn't
not
happen.
let
You
your
know why it doesn't happen?
girl
Because
be
you're
her
with
and
a
wear what she
man.
wants.
If you're with your girls, it might happen. Because one thing about men, we respect other men. You know what I'm saying? Like we know, okay, when we see a girl coming in with a man, we're not going to try to touch her or be inappropriate with her because she's with a man. But if you're with your group of girls, there's guys that like, oh, what? It's just her and the girls. What they going to do if I do something? You know what I'm saying? I was in Colorado.
that's a shame.
Real quick. Unfortunately, there are men like that. I was in Colorado for my birthday for the weekend. I went to the bar by myself, and I seen these two girls. We started playing pool, right? Some dude that I don't know, they don't know, he comes up to me, he's like, yo, can I talk to them? Because I got this product I want to sell them. You want to sell them weed? Like, I want to sell them weed. Can I talk to them? Because I'm hollering at you first because you the man. because he thought I was doing my girl.
We
You know what I'm
get
saying? So
that.
now if they were alone, imagine if it was a dude that wanted to violate y'all. If y'all was just with your girls, he wouldn't second guess it, but he'll second guess it because he sees you with another dude. You
And
know
what was
I'm
these
saying?
girls wearing at the pool?
Oh, nah, they weren't wearing anything provocative.
Our point was about what we was wearing, whether we was going to wear what our man wanted us to
But-
wear or not.
I'm sorry.
If I'm going out with my girlfriends and my man say,
Damn.
"Babe, I don't want you to wear that,"
Get
you know, you and your
to it.
friends, y'all be twerking. I don't want you. I'm not going to wear it. But if I'm with my
Perfect.
man, I'm wearing that outfit because I literally got a section in my closet: date night, girlfriends night, church night, beach night. Like,
Listen, I still want to know how she comfort her men. She ain't say y'all, but anyways, let's get to the super chats and
She did
about?
just like how you said that you only comfort
you
your
just gonna
woman
tell me
in
I
a
comfort
certain
them in
way.
the
he never said how he comforts.
He didn't
He
even-
just said he
yeah.
provide, protect, and that's
Bingo.
it. Like a dad.
Ding ding.
Yeah, that was
He's not a man. He's a father.
Authority.
Authoritative as fuck.
I mean,
First F bomb tonight.
yeah, I mean, that's essentially
Yes,
what the
you're her
man is.
daddy,
Yeah,
not her
essentially.
man. That's not cool.
I mean,
At all.
No, because how you internalize it. The thing is this,
see,
ladies.
You just said everything a father's supposed to be for. I mean, hold
Exactly.
on.
The thing is this,
Hold on,
ladies.
let's go back. Let's reference. He
Sure,
said,
great. So the thing is this.
protecting,
You
providing,
don't- I got it.
guidance.
Stop it.
That's a father's
The thing
role.
is,
You see how he
was
said, "Stop
raised.
it"?
Stop it. No,
Stop
I'm
it.
not
I'm
done.
not your puppy, baby.
I'm not done. That's very controlling. Like a father.
Yeah.
Everything you described in your description of how you comfort your woman
Once again,
is how a
ladies,
father's supposed to treat
yeah,
my
once
daughter.
again, the reason being is because you were raised without a father.
No, my dad was there. He just
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
there.
your
but
dad
he
was in
there.
jail. He was not there. So you were raised
Just
without
like yours
a father.
wasn't neither.
Great,
Exactly,
I know.
and that's why you act
And
like
I'm
you're
a
more.
man.
I
And
feel
I'm
like
a
Cooley, you're
man.
being, you're
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what
be
it
a
is.
man that
It's
you
much different.
that you think is the right way.
No,
that's
not,
not
at
the
all.
right
Not
way
at
to
all.
be a man.
So how should a man be if you know if you're not a man and you wasn't raised by a man? How should a man be?
a
Please
man
tell me.
should be a little submissive to his woman. Period.
You
not gonna cook one.
That's
are a
words from my
feminist.
pastor who is married.
No, you are a feminist.
He will
she's
take the time to make his
feminine. She's a
wife's plate
woman.
before
No,
his.
you
He will
are-
take the time to.
You are a
I
Yes,
got
we
called a
love that
feminist
word.
when I was here too.
because you
woman.
are a
You're a
feminist.
I'm submissive. I will do for my man, but he will also do for
Listen.
me.
You're a woman.
Listen, ladies.
Like if I'm making the plates, he's putting them on the table.
Yeah,
Type little
and-
stuff like
and
that.
this is why you're single and you don't have a man and you broke
Because
up.
he didn't meet the
Stop
standards that
it.
I have. You said standards,
You
right? You
chose-
gotta hit
hold on,
standards.
ladies,
Ladies,
ladies.
I'm
Standards are
sorry.
pretty
This
high.
is why
Speaking,
you
real quick,
meet
you're speaking-
only snow bunnies, and
Yes.
this is why you only
That
you
don't
don't
have
you
a-
don't like
Only
rubbing feet.
Snow bunnies.
You don't like cooking or nothing. You like just
that was
you
gonna
know
Because you know why
drinking your
the snow
bottle
bunny is
and
more
watching
submissive
TV.
than y'all.
Why?
We'll get to that. But first,
No,
back
we're
to
more
you.
stronger than this.
No one wants a strong woman. That's disgusting.
There you go,
You're
right
not
there.
gonna
You just
ever
made
be
it
stronger than a
perfectly
man.
clear.
Let me-
Authoritative
Here's what I'm
dictator.
saying.
You
Here's
don't
what I'm
want a
saying.
strong woman.
At the end of the day, I don't know why you speaking because
Buddy,
your
run.
entire life experience
He
proves
think you're
my
weak.
point.
That's why he like you.
You
Because you're
said
weak.
you don't know
Listen.
why she's speaking.
And ladies, real quick, please one mic at a time. If y'all, I'm letting y'all speak. I chill out when y'all
I'm
speaking.
sorry.
But when I'm speaking, every
Nah, I don't
time y'all
see
get
it.
triggered, right?
I don't see
All I'm
it.
saying is this: when you're speaking and you're saying things to me, it's ironic because you literally chose a man that was feminine that you
No, I
confirmed
didn't choose him.
that
I let him go.
Stop it. Let me
When I
finish. You
discovered-
keep talking. I'm gonna have to kick you off the podcast.
No, because you keep saying
Stop
things that's
talking.
not true. Because I already
No,
said I did not
stop
choose
talking.
him. We were not in a
Let him
relationship.
stop talking.
No, you cannot tell me to stop
Okay,
talking.
okay, then you out of here. You gotta go. Bye. You gotta go. You out. Time is over. I'm being dead serious. If you don't leave, I will call the police. You done.
She could go in her car, but you don't gotta call the police.
That's totally fine. Well, you are
You
out
that
of this
trigger,
studio.
you gotta call
and
the
you
Because
are
he
police.
out
don't
of
like
this
strong
building.
women, I have to
You're
leave.
that
You are out of
triggered.
this studio and you are out of this building.
You're that
Let's go.
triggered that you gotta
no
call the
one's triggered.
police.
It's
No, you
talking
are.
about I
Because I'm
gave the rules.
strong-minded. That's
Stop
all.
it. I gave the rules. Dan, you can
You
keep the
are.
camera on me and make sure she walks out.
You are.
Yeah, after you walk her out. Yep.
That's a shame. Yeah.
No, nothing is a
Because
shame.
you want me to shut up,
See
I'm
the
not
see
gonna
the
shut
door.
up.
See the door.
That's
You out
why
of
your
here.
woman is weak.
Nah.
Because she just shut up.
Listen, no one. Just
Y'all not-
you mad because you chose a feminine man and you broke
No,
up
I
with
just
him and
said
you
I
even
didn't
said that he
choose
was
him. No,
gay.
you're being an asshole
Totally
about it, trying
fine,
to
but
make a point that's
you
not
out of
a
here.
point.
Great.
I let him go because I realized he was feminine.
Great,
It wasn't
peace.
even a whole year.
Dan, make sure you lock it and everything like that. Yep. Chat, I'm gonna get to y'all super chats in a second. I see y'all in here sending in some super chats. I got y'all, man. And then we're gonna, get to the ladies and see if they got any questions for this specific topic, or we're gonna move on and get to some other topics.
Do you have any other topics?
Yeah, we got some videos to react to as well.
I want to make one more statement.
What's up?
I want to say something real quick.
Oh, in regards to, go ahead, East.
Look, ladies, your superpower is you being women and being feminine and submissive. That's your superpower. Like, men go to war over you. Men fight and kill for women. You know what I'm saying? A man's weakness is a soft, feminine, submissive woman. That's what we love. That's what we, that's what we go for. You know what I'm saying? So the more submissive and feminine you are towards a man, the more you'll get out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be a man's peace and his comfort. So when he goes home to you after a long stressful day at work, he wants to come home and be relaxed and be loved on, and he wants to cuddle, and you know what I mean, this guy that will rub your feet. He doesn't want to have to feel like he's fighting you. You know what I mean? Because you're supposed to be his peace. So your femininity is your superpower. You can get almost anything you want in this world just from you being feminine and submissive and being a lady and leading with class.
Of course.
So don't ever forget that. That's not a weakness. A woman being feminine is not a weakness. It's actually your superpower.